All right, guys, the best gift yet so far. Obviously, I bought one of these for my dad a couple weeks ago. I got it for him. He absolutely fell in love with it, so he sent it to me on my birthday. I actually never owned one, so I've been waiting to get to use it. So what this is a Bug Assault 2.0. I'm sure you guys have seen some videos, or if you're stumbled across this video, you probably know what it is. If not, I'll explain it. It's a salt gun. It literally salt. Table salt. You pour it right here up in the top, and you shoot your flies. I've owned the little tennis rackets, the electrocutor ones, whatever those are, and they work well if you can get it. This obviously lets you be far enough away. There's nothing like getting to a fly. You get super close and it flies away, especially with those little electrocuting tennis rackets. But literally the best thing that still works is, of course, a towel. So I'll see if this actually beats just kind of whipping it around and just kind of smacking them around. But of course, you might ask, I don't want salt laying around my house, and you might be right. I don't really think it takes a whole lot. Obviously, you can see up here it does 80 shots before reloading, and I've actually, it's kind of an unboxing. Maybe I'll do a review of it later and actually show it in action. But this is kind of just a quick unboxing, and that way you guys can see it and a quick review, because I do know what it does. But obviously, it just uses ordinary table salt. Not one battery, required. It's all pump action. 80 shots before reloading. When you do cock it back, it pops up the sight back here. And of course, they say it won't splatter a fly, so that's the last thing you want is it hanging around on your wall. You pop it and it just splatters and guts and blood, all that. No, you don't want that. So apparently that doesn't work. That doesn't happen either. And the no slip grip handle. Obviously, this is exactly how it comes. The only thing I've done here is I've actually just cut these parts off, ready to go. And I did put some salt in it already. So this is exactly what it looks like. Go ahead and peel this off. They want you to treat this just like any other gun. Obviously, wear eye protection. Don't shoot it in people's faces. Don't shoot it at anybody, really. But of course, they've got this stuff everywhere. So obviously, I put some salt in there. You can see it's not a ridiculous amount of salt. I'm sure I could go a lot more in there, but it just pops up like that. Just pour some iodized salt in there. Obviously, none of that big chunky Himalayan salt, nothing like that. Just regular salt. And then all you gotta do is pop it back, cock it back, put it forward, and you can see that sight went ahead and popped up. And then you go ahead and then I think that this one does act like a safety, so you do have to pop it up, but it is kind of ready to go. So I'll actually just shoot it right into here, and you'll probably be able to see how hard it hits. Kind of just like a Nerf gun, there's no big recoil or anything. So you can see that sight went back down. This is kind of the safety. So as soon as I cock it back, throw it forward, I have to tell it, let's shoot. And I shot again. And when I shot into that, I can feel a little bit of the ricochet coming back at me, but I know that there's just not salt everywhere. So, before the end of this video, I'll actually shoot it into a towel and let you guys kind of see how much salt actually does, because I've always kind of been curious. Just a quick, quick kind of look around at a nice little handle. It's bulky, it's big, and it's pretty well constructed. I've heard a lot of the 1.0s have started to break, so I think that's why they came out with the 2.0 a little bit better. Anyway, made by a company called Skell Inc. That's the original ones. There are some mimickers out there, I guess, but I'll try not to destroy this. But it came with a kind of an instruction manual. And I thought this was pretty cool. So, pardon the rip on the bottom, but you can see the spray pattern. You can see what it does. They're saying basically you get 2 feet away and that thing is unforgiving. You ain't gonna, that fly ain't getting back up. You can go 30 inches or 3 feet, 36. They call that the sniper. And you can see the spray pattern, what it's actually doing. Obviously, it's just like a shotgun pattern. It stays closed in here the farther you get back. So, you don't have to get terribly close, but obviously you can see they wrote you a nice little cool little letter in here. That's kind of funny. Obviously, do not shoot at anybody. This isn't meant to be none of that. But you can see what the back of the box talks about. They've actually got the instructions here. Here on the back, obviously you fill it with salt, cock it back, and then use the little safety thing that we talked about. They're obviously non-toxic, so again, one of the things, if you have pets or anything, you're just literally putting salt in the ground. Frequently asked questions. If you guys want to read up on that, you can pause the video or look at it. Obviously, anything like that. Salt viewing window. Oh, so I never noticed that. So you can see how deep it kind of goes here. So that's a salt viewing window. You can see how, just kind of like an hourglass. Top part, half of it, kind of in there. They say 80 shots. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, let me grab a quick towel. I'll actually do a gray towel. Right here, you can kind of see. I'm just gonna shoot right into this one. We'll see if we can see the color. And you can see I got nothing there. And you can see the amount of salt. I mean, it's so minuscule. Look at that. There's hardly any salt to that anyway. So that's one shot. So you can imagine, if you're going out on a little hunt and you got all kinds of flies, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit, but just get your vacuum out and hit it up, or I don't know. I mean, that's not much salt to me, so I don't really care. Other than that, until I get some victims around the house, get some flies, I'll actually do a little bit better review on that as far as it being in action. But this is just kind of a unboxing review of it, just as the way it comes, what it actually does. I know I'm gonna love this thing, so I know that's why I'm doing a video on it. But anyway, hope you guys like that one. Keep in mind, a video a day for a year. Seeing how this YouTube whole process works, see if we can make any money, see how it is. Of course, I report back to you guys and kind of tell you what we're doing, what we've learned. It's not been terribly crazy, but as always, you can see that. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe in the bottom if you find this video helpful. And I look forward to your guys' support. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. See you guys.